Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1. We're just jumping right into it. Love this show. I know some of what's going to happen this season, not like everything, but I know a little bit. I'll say what I know once we get to it, but Lindsay hasn't played the games or knows anything about it other than what happened Season 1. Mm-hmm. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's check it out.
Oh. I'm just hanging out.
It's such a cool moment in the game. Fireflies.
Mm-hmm. I heard rumors. Wasn't Katie took. That was supposedly. That wasn't true. So what do we do? Do we look for other fireflies?
Where? This place wasn't fireflies.
Ed has a brother who runs an outfit in Seattle. A guy named Isaac.
Supposedly he'd take us all in.
Not until we find Joel.
All right, let's talk about how. He's a smuggler. His name's Joel or Joe. There's some confusion about that.
50s, gray, beard, 6 foot tall, scar on his right temple. With a 3-day jump on us. We should have gone right after
We
him.
drove away, Abby, in our only working vehicle.
And we were trying to save the wounded. But we didn't save anyone. Did we?
Maybe the Seattle crew has resources. They could help us get some sort of lead. I'll help you find him. I'll help you kill him.
Slowly.
What?
When we kill him. We kill him slowly.
Alright. I still love this so much. With all the fungus and stuff, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
Get up.
Jesus. Brother's strong.
Ow.
Okay, Ellie.
You motherfucker.
Okay means stop. Can't boom motherfucker. People who land a first hit on you. In the face, by the way.
Can't boom.
You take a punch, so who cares? Fucking
Boom,
hard, by the
motherfucker.
way.
I pulled it. Yeah, he pulled it.
Why?
Because I told him to.
Why?
Otherwise, he would have knocked you out. And I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
Don't do that again.
Okay?
I should have closed in faster on that one, but the rest was good.
The rest was good. You going to the thing tonight?
Don't we have to? This community and shit.
Part of the community now? Seriously, you are.
Shut up.
No.
Don't close the door, by the way.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Is this that place that they were at before?
Yeah, this is Tommy's
Okay.
place.
Oh. Well, that's fun.
Bet Joel would be pretty useful here because he was like a construction contractor.
Hey.
Hey, kiddo.
The main lines are clay, all cracked to shit and full of roots, and our foreman is into forming these.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. I'll be out there in a minute. Fixing these breakers. They were going to chuck the whole panel, but all they need is new springs.
You were gonna chuck it? or order new ones?
First thing first. Before you mess with circuits, you got to check if the wires are live. So how do you do that?
Lick them?
Touch it and see if it
Voltage
zaps
tester
you.
is the part that matters. Bimetallic strip. Too much current runs through, heats up the strip, it bends, releases the lever, circuit breaks. Otherwise, the wires get hotter and hotter, lights the inside of your walls on fire. There goes your house.
I feel like there's gonna be house fire.
Why is she angry at you?
She said she was angry.
5 years later.
Oh,
You're her best friend, Rick, and she would have told you.
nope.
For being 19 and me being her what I am. No one likes their parents at that age. I never got there with my own kids, so we're both just figuring it out for the first time is all.
That makes sense. So the springs hold the
The
levers.
thing is, I tried. I know I'm a hard ass and maybe overprotective. I mean, what did I do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't hold myself responsible for another person's emotional state.
Are you in fucking therapy? You're seeing Gail?
I'm not in therapy, Jesus.
Go.
What's the name right?
I'm not in therapy. Go
Saw out the crack.
away.
Dina, don't tell anyone I'm in therapy.
Oh, Joel.
This scope is sick.
It ain't the scope,
Sick.
it's the shooter.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Cluster of them up by the road. One's broken away, see him? Further away, some more drop. He's going uphill, so you gotta compensate.
Headshot?
Always.
It's like a new one. Well, not quite. Not scaring the horses with that.
Got him anyway.
I'm so used to it.
Must be well trained, I guess.
Yeah, I noticed. We should head back. Want to get a patrol out there. Taking you off patrols for a bit. Put you on gate watch.
Gate watch? What? Why?
He's concerned about you.
Unfucking real. Two runners and a clicker who barely had teeth. I handled it. Isn't that the job?
You wandered off on your own, man. We have rules for
Oh,
reasons.
please. He can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Yeah, well, he can tell me.
And by the way, you know I'm the one we should be least worried about when it comes to infected.
Hey, no.
He does
You
know.
swore. We don't talk about that.
I got bit on my arm.
Ellie, we don't talk about that.
I got bit! everybody! I got bit!
Jesus Christ.
I'm immune!
It's a good point, though.
You and my brother, same goddamn.
She can still get killed even if she doesn't get infected.
I'm not winning this.
Same person.
Put me on the patrol.
I feel like that something's gonna happen to her on the
I'm
patrol.
gonna leads with 1300. Follow the rules. You obey your captain.
That depends. Who's the captain?
Ellie.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
More people coming in. I wonder if they're new or... Oh, yeah, they're probably new. I was just going to say maybe they're like scavenging or something, or...
Got
But
lots of stuff.
they got kids, so probably not.
There's manpower that we have. I don't see any of this getting done until summer.
This window isn't keeping the cold out anymore.
Yeah.
We need to build faster.
Faster? Sure, how
What?
much faster?
I don't know how you want me to do that.
Dial. Called a constructometer.
Joel.
What we told it, the faster we
We're
go.
running out of space to put these people.
Council, stop letting so many of them in.
It's our council. We're supposed to leave them out there?
If our lifeboat is swamped, yeah, we leave them out there. You gotta look after your own first, or you're no good to anyone.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
hard though.
What's inside?
People.
What's outside?
Monsters.
That's right. How do we keep them out?
We shoot them.
What do you mean we? You shoot monsters? You shoot monsters.
Daddy!
There he is. What y'all up to?
Well, your wife wants me to build faster.
Did you tell her about the big dial?
Yeah, he's over
You hunting or
Infected.
what, by yourself?
Yeah.
Cool
Right.
Uncle Tommy.
Right.
Cool Uncle Tommy taking her out.
Oh, you got bit.
You were a refugee too.
Yeah, he's not saying... Like, he means it, I think, anyway. When he wants to take people in, I guess. Well, maybe he doesn't. That's not the point. They don't... You know, you can only build so fast before it starts being unsafe. I wonder if he's told her. You think he's told his therapist about what he did?
No.
Oh. I had no idea she'd be in this. Don't go up in the attic, whatever you do. Is that weed? What is that? That is weed.
Shaken stems. What am I in high school? Payment accepted.
A little cooking timer.
Didn't know psychiatrists were allowed to drink in these things.
We're not allowed to drink in these things, but I woke up this morning feeling sad. First birthday without my husband in 41 years.
You put that in the other room.
Yeah.
Tried what you said. I backed off. I stopped putting pressure on her. Don't even make her sit down with me for dinner. Comes home, shuts herself in the damn garage, which I should never have allowed her to move into. And that's it. When Dina asked me today, what's wrong with her? I mean, everyone can tell. That one treats me like a human being. Looks up to me. Makes me feel like I'm a good guy, which I am. See, Dina understands me. Like she's my kid or something. But she's not.
Neither is Ellie. Let's try something different. Not pretending you have the most boring problem in the world. 19-year-old daughter, she's acting toward me like every 19-year-old daughter has ever acted toward their dad. What is this, our 5th session? Are you just gonna grouching on like this every time?
Aren't you supposed to be validating me or something?
Actually, I am. but I'm not going to do it anymore because you're lying to me, and
Mm-mm.
it's exhausting. Yes, you are, Joel. Yes, you are. To know when somebody is leaving something out.
Yeah.
You are definitely leaving something out.
Yeah.
And you want me to validate that? No.
They'll just come back another day.
Should I say it out loud?
Hmm?
I'm scared, though. I'm scared to say it.
I don't like where this is going.
You shot and killed my husband. You killed Eugene. I hate you for it.
Oh.
I hate you for it. I know I should forgive you. Can't. Because of how you did it. Sitting in our home.
Was he the doctor at the fucking...
Makes me so
I'm not sure.
fucking angry. There it is. I said it. Your turn.
What?
Say the thing you're afraid to say. I promise I will help.
I don't think I could trust you after you
Did
just...
you do something to her?
I saved her.
I wonder who her husband was, if he was at the Firefly. Or no, it was a year ago.
Yeah.
So how did... Maybe it's...
Maybe he got infected and then we had to shoot him. And it's like, yeah, I know why you did that, but it fucking sucks still.
Yeah. No. Okay. There's some other lore there. I thought that they were building up that, like, her husband was maybe also a doctor, was the one that was at Ellie's thing. But, like, that guy, I think, was younger, so that wouldn't make any sense. Or maybe he was with the Fireflies, but that doesn't make any sense. That was 5 years ago. Anyway, yeah, I wonder what the story is with that. The hell's the story with that? Joel Miller.
It's a nice chair.
Porch chair. Music in the garage. A separated garage, too. Some Nirvana. Just painting Warhammer minis or what? No, cleaning a gun. Okay.
Turns it up.
By the way, I love the Nirvana being the like angsty teen music since the world fell apart in 2003. So like there's only tapes and I guess maybe CDs and tapes of like what angsty teens in the 90s were listening to.
Yeah, like the style just stays the same.
Yeah.
Heard you were getting stuck on the fence today. What'd you get out of that? Tommy. Ooh, where'd you get the holster? Dominique traded some old boots for it. Should've kept the boots. She with all that hardware. You're like Curtis and Viper. You know, those movies Joel likes? Yeah, I know. I was actually gonna maybe watch them tomorrow night with him. If you want to join. Patrol? Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Like you can see all the spots that it's been stuck in before.
Hey, Shimmer.
Shimmer.
It's nice.
Oh, she's a horse girl. What's your problem?
You're doing the Alpine Run, taking Route 191 down to Hoback.
Should we stick to the road, scan the countryside, hit our checkpoints, and sign the logbook?
You know what? That sounds great. We got reports of strays, so be careful when you get into the town. I see Ellie over here looking like Curtis and Viper. So let me remind you, this is just a recon patrol. If you see 1 or 2 runners, that's fine. Clear them out. Anything worse, come on back and we send out a squad. Understood?
You know you're only like 4 years older than us, right?
Just say understood.
Understood.
Thank you. Your patrol leader is Kat, so you will follow her.
Oh, Kat, my favorite character, Kat. And those 2 other guys, too. Love them so much.
Nothing bad will happen.
Oh, they're so cool. Look at
sure.
them. Like Curtis and Viper. The 5 amigos.
Yeah, there's only 1 Curtis and 1 Viper. And there's 5 people there, so something's clearly wrong with this.
I don't know what you're talking about. My 3 favorite characters are on this mission, and they're riding 20 feet ahead of the main characters. Can't wait till they make it back alive, because they were in a hurry.
I like those horses.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going tonight? Yes, I'm going. Taking anyone? No. Why not? Kat's available. Why would I ask Kat? Because she's the other one. Oh my god. What? You used to with her. No.
The other one.
You can go with me. We can get baked. We can dance to the smooth tunes of, what do they call it? Brittany and the Drug Boys. Aren't you ingesting me? No. Broke up. Yes, again. For now. What is it with you two?
Ooh, that's not good.
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah, go off ahead. Perfect.
Go back and report it.
Yeah.
Recon, Kat. It's fucking recon.
You guys are dumb
You
as
literally
shit.
got
This is
told-
horror movie shit.
Yeah.
This is level 1 horror movie shit. Oh my god.
Ew.
Did they all kill each other, I guess?
Probably they're gonna think they're gonna be like, oh, all these ones tried to attack this bear and then they all died, but there's
Or
gonna be
is it-
something else lurking around.
Yeah. Or is it a trap and they killed the bear and left it and then the infected came and ripped it apart?
Check out the van. So they've been sheltering in the market. Yeah, it looks like at least one of them made it back in. What do you call Grizzly's ribs? Barbecue.
So you think Hungry Boy's still alive in there?
Fucking hope so.
You guys are fucking dumb as shit.
Hi there. Here comes fun.
Oh my god.
This is like exactly why
You
he
weren't
didn't,
allowed.
Exactly. This is the entire point of why you weren't allowed to go, you idiot.
Yeah, what if there's a family in there?
You guys think you're so slick.
You just fall and break your leg.
If you hear anything, you come right back. Okay.
Yeah, don't even look before you jump up.
Yeah.
You just gonna let him go in?
Give him 5 minutes.
Smart. Hey, Ellie, remember the last time you did this when you were a teenager and you and your girlfriend, like, both got bit and then it was like a crazy tragedy?
Yeah.
2.
So what?
Maybe 3?
Done that before. You'd rather let the men handle it.
I think you should rather go home and report it. Absolute idiots.
This is about as dumb as it gets. Oh yeah, you go first. Even though I know I'm immune. You know, you go first. I'll let you go first, even though I have a crush on you. So professional.
Yeah. You guys are really qualified to be doing this.
Remember what happened to Tess there, Ellie? Or, like,
Anyone else?
the brothers that you were with, Henry and whatever his name was? Oh, the bottle. Isn't in the game you, like, throw bottles and bricks to, like, distract them. These terrible hand signals. She has, like, no idea. What are you doing?
Someone's gonna, like, I don't know what you...
Nothing's gonna happen. They're probably gonna be fine. I mean, like, it's gonna be close, but I think they're gonna be fine. Is there actually gonna be a little zombie dog in here?
Fucking careful.
Okay, where's the other one?
Yeah.
You get bit? Tried to shoot you in the face? Not today.
Did you get bit?
Gotta check out the utility.
You idiot.
Ow!
You
Shit!
are so lucky that that shelf was there. And watch, there's gonna be something more down here.
Nothing's broken.
Okay, maybe take a look around.
Are you alone?
Totally.
With that dog. Or is Ellie
Hear anything?
gonna get bit by the little dog
You're good.
and then have to reveal that she's immune? I wasn't spoiled on any of this, by the way.
Figure out how to get you out. I don't see a way out. Bunch of padlocked doors. I can find a stairway or something. Figure out a path back up.
How about go talk to your fucking people before they,
Yeah.
like, leave you here?
Don't carry rope in your backpack.
I mean, she's not gonna be able to climb straight up there with all her gear. I mean, she's really strong. Maybe she could.
Well, the shelves look picked through, so there must be some way out of here.
That was creepy as shit.
Is it a dog? Is that employee of the month? A white dog?
That's what I thought, because they were joking about there being a dog in here, and then she saw that picture, and we know that, at least I think... Wait, maybe we don't know that animals can be infected. I thought that we saw them. I mean, I'm thinking fucking Game of Thrones. It's like
person.
sneaky. Why is it so sneaky?
Bro!
Why is it so sneaky?
Maybe now is a good time to, like, throw a bottle or something. I'm fucking jump out right now. Bro. Turn around.
What the fuck? Is it wearing a fucking antler crown? Watch, there's gonna be more than one. That's creepy. That's weird. What the hell?
Maybe it's friendly.
It didn't run at her. That's weird. Is it not infected? It's just a crazy person?
Could you imagine?
Really smart for her to like wait.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's the spores.
Turn around. Oh.
Yeah, Dean's gonna come in now. Are they like evolving? Like the way that the shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. You want to peel those things? You're not even gonna pick out the little spores?
You better hide that real quick.
You okay? Yeah. Just her. Just her.
Spooky.
So you're saying it was, what, smart?
I'm not saying it could do math or anything. It didn't run at me, took cover, planned, waited, lured me in.
And you saw this?
Mm-hmm. It was exactly like Ellie says.
Thank
How
God.
exactly is you two running into an unclear building qualify as following the rules?
It wasn't like this is our first time. We've killed a lot of infected.
It doesn't
people.
matter.
You're telling me what if it were you and Joel, you wouldn't have gone in?
Well, that ain't the same.
Why?
Because it's different.
How?
It's me and Joel.
Okay, wait, hold on. They're like, how's it different? Tommy was in the army, and Joel is like a fucking superhero. Like, he's killed hundreds of people, at least in the game. Not in the, I guess in the show he's killed a lot less. They're 19-year-old girls going in, like being dumb, going into a fucking building. Joel and Tommy, literal former Firefly and Desert Storm fucking soldier, and a literal fucking, and somehow his brother, who is even stronger and more badass than him. Like, it's not the same. I don't know why. Like, you can't make that into some kind of fucking girl power thing. Like, that's, I don't know. What do you mean, how is it different? Ellie's a badass too, I'm just saying.
Apologize to Kat and log your report with Jesse.
Alright.
Don't give that look before you leave.
You believe them?
Dina was lying. She didn't say anything, but I believe Ellie.
Maybe the smart one was a one-off.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Six that brought down the grizzly.
Yeah, well, 6 ain't good, but it's not exactly a horde.
Not yet.
It makes sense that they would, like, from a game perspective, it makes sense that they would do, like, evolve the infected so that there's more, like, different
It's a
combat
bit
scenarios
different,
in the gameplay. Yeah.
It's not just the exact same thing.
Yeah.
To get rid of the scar.
You think that's what she's doing?
I think so. I have bite mark scar on you,
She already kind of does.
but it's old. I guess someone saw it fresh.
I guess maybe that's why she put the tattoo over it, other than just having a tattoo. Makes it harder to make out all the details.
Could look more like a burn scar.
Yeah. Really should be hanging out with Joel.
Come in.
Better?
Turn the lights on.
No.
Classic parent move.
Come to see if you were going to that thing tonight.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
You been playing much?
Enough, yeah.
More Nirvana.
Strings are shot.
Oh,
I'll put some new ones on for you.
well, you don't have to do that.
I'll get it back tomorrow.
A lava lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Sparklers. That's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Dog.
Mm-hmm. Pretty fancy.
I remember this scene. This was like the first scene they showed in the trailer for the game. Like before it came out, they like showed this whole cutscene. I remember the lights looking so cool in the game.
Oh, I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
She's put on quite the show.
You guys will be back together in 2 weeks, tops.
Not gonna happen.
Not likely. I wonder why.
I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell?
A hot pile of garbage.
Okay.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
Maybe they're jealous of you.
I'm not a threat.
I think they should be terrified of you.
I still feel like she's gonna die.
Hey. It's a family event.
Sorry.
Yeah, church. Got
What did you just say?
Hell out of here.
Seth, let's take a walk. Come on.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking help.
Ouch. It's so sad. I just feel so bad for Joel. In the pipes? The roots.
Oh my god.
The roots. Shit.
This whole place is about to be gone.
That's the roots. I wonder if they're all that or what. Is it gonna go up people's butts? It's a sewage pipe, right? Who's the hell is this?
It's those guys that were trying to hunt Joel down.
Fireflies. Oh, fuck. Just when things were going so good.
Yeah.
Good first episode.
Yeah, I feel like they did a good job kind of establishing where everything's at. You know, after 5 years, like 5 years is kind of a long time, and they've kind of been chilling a little bit, but still just, you know, not the best relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole time it's like you think something's gonna go bad when they go out, but then it's like in the end there's just these like, I guess like actual tree roots probably, but then the fungus is
fungus,
like,
right?
Yeah,
well,
so
I don't know if the cordyceps fungus spreads through. I guess it does spread
it like
through.
spreads across the ground, and it
Yeah.
kind of just gradually moves out. So if something on the other end of this line, if you know if there was something infected there, then it would gradually come through.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really not good. But it might not even matter anyway, because the fireflies are like within sight.
Yeah, but there's like 5 of them. Like,
Yeah, but if they show up at like a really bad time, you know. Like if someone gets infected within there and everyone's freaking out and then they come in, you know, or they just pretend to be refugees.
Yeah, or
and
that's
they
what I was
come
thinking.
in.
If they just pretend to be refugees,
Like, the
maybe
whole
that's why
thing
they were
of
showing us the refugees coming
and the
in.
whole thing of Joel being like, oh, you know, I'd really like to let everyone in, but like,
Yeah. We shouldn't.
We're at kind of capacity. We're kind of past capacity right now, and then maybe it's gonna be like, okay, we'll just let a couple. There's only 5 of them. We can let them in.
And they can work, so
yeah,
you know.
they can help us construct stuff.
And they're all young, so I you know, like, they're fireflies, and Tommy was a firefly, and he was all up with like hanging out with Marlene, who's like the leader of the fireflies. So you'd think that the fireflies might know who Tommy is, but Tommy might not know who all these young fireflies are.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been with them really for like a few years. Well, at this point, like 10 years or something like that, maybe more. So he probably wouldn't even know who they are, but they might know who he is. Maybe he would know who they are. Maybe he would recognize them. Yeah. The whole party scene is interesting because Joel's like trying to step in and protect her, and then like, you know, there was I went on my rant a second ago about the whole like girl power thing with like, oh, why would it be different if Joel and Tommy went in? But I think there's a big difference between something like that and then something like this, with like Joel trying to be this like patronizing, you know, he's well intentioned, he just wants to help her.
But it's like, here's the thing, it's like that intense of a response, you know, was what he was kind of used to if someone was threatening her life.
Yeah.
When she was 14 years old, you know, and they're out in the bush and zombies are coming after them every day, you know.
Yeah.
But now she's kind of made it clear 1,000 times that she doesn't want him to be that protective of her.
Well, and it's because it's because I think she probably knows about what he did. She probably put it together over these years, I imagine. That's my guess anyway.
Or at least has an idea.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because she had an idea, the whole thing with the end of the season where she was basically trusting that you know,
She's
he was
like-
telling the truth,
yeah.
but also knowing, like, you know, I guess this is how it has to be, and I'm going to choose to trust you rather than, you know, but over time as things kind of grow, I think that it seems like she probably figured out what happened, that she was like protected, and then she's probably put it together. So then when he's like still trying to protect her, she's just like, this is what happens when Joel protects me is bad things happen. And then I feel partially responsible for it because it's about me. And so people are getting hurt because you want to help me when I can help myself and don't have to blow things out of proportion. Or at least I can take the hit of, you know, punching this old dude and then getting thrown out rather than you pushing down and then I just look like shit. I don't like have any agency and you're just you know, defending me. Yeah. Really, it's patronizing, you know. So yeah,
and she clearly has this whole thing where, like, in a situation like that, yeah, she could definitely take that guy down, like, but she then also, because she has no agency in this part of her life, is also then acting out when she goes on missions outside, because it's the whole thing of, you know, where she gets told she's not allowed, but then Tommy lets her, but then she does exactly what she wasn't supposed to do. Like, you know, if she wasn't immune to being infected, she would be infected right now. And they would kill her and she would be dead. So it's like, you know, just because you have sort of that advantage, you know, if the wrong person saw that happen to you, they would just shoot you, you know, like there wouldn't be like ask questions and then oh you're immune, of course,
they
let
wouldn't
me just
believe
believe
you.
that and not kill you right away, you know.
It's taking unnecessary risk, and she's acting out because of you know, a bunch of different reasons. But yeah, anyway, I think that there's a big difference between the, you know, and maybe it's a difference in the show. Maybe they didn't have that like line in the little courtroom or whatever. Like I think that you can see kind of the difference. Like there's a story attachment with her like standing up for and not wanting to be patronized by her like father figure and wanting to take care of herself because you know, Joel's protecting her because she's like his little girl type thing. And there's like kind of there's you know, there's a different kind of moral there versus the other thing where it's just like, oh, what do you mean? What's different?
Well,
it's like,
here's the thing, like with the what's different thing, and you know, then his wife looks at him like, oh, you know, really, are you fucking oh, it's different. You're like, yeah, okay. But like I think it is kind of at the end of the day, you know, they are super badasses and way more qualified, but doing a reckless thing is still reckless, you know, no matter how good you think that you are. If
Joel never would have done that.
If there's a safer way to do it, then you should do it the safer way. Even if it was Joel and Tommy, it would still be just as reckless to not take the 5 minutes to go back out.
Which is why, like, Joel and Tommy wouldn't have done that is the other thing. Like, the whole idea of that conversation was like, what if it was Joel and Tommy, and then Tommy's like, it's different. And then they're like, why is it different? Well, first of all, the whole thing is different because Joel would just like leave the infected in there for 20 years. Like he would bar it off and like seal it off and then take care of it when it became a problem. But like that's more his style because they follow protocol. Like Joel would probably not risk his life or definitely not risk the lives of everyone, you know, on his patrol to do that. And I don't think Tommy would either. That's why, you know, he probably like helped write the you know, they're talking about doing things by the book, helped write the rules of what they do it for patrol and shit. So like, first of all, they probably wouldn't have done it. If they did, it's completely different because they're completely different and they're also not doing it to try and prove something to somebody. But yeah, so I guess it feels like a cognitive dissonance in the show where they're like making a point of like, oh, why is it different? And I get that it's part of the whole theming, like, you know, them asking why is it different is part of the point, because then when we get to this scene where, you know, she's like, I don't need your help, and you know, I can take care of myself. It's you know, it's connected to that conversation and to other things. It's sort of the theme that they're going with the whole episode. So it's not like it doesn't make sense. It's just, I think it's just interesting to look at the difference when they're trying to make the same point and how they make it different ways. And like how it feels like it makes sense in one way and is also like sad because she, you know, they're kind of talking past it. Like aside from all that bullshit, like it's just really sad to see Joel going through this because he's really just trying to have a second chance. But there's, you know, it feels like there's something that just can't be healed with this because it's just really like what he did was really fucked up. It was really crazy. And, you know, maybe like, I think there's a lot of conversation about like maybe what he did was like, you know, it wouldn't have mattered because she would have just died for nothing. So then, you know, he's like just saving her, but he put her, the point is that he put her life above everyone else's and sacrificed so many people to save her life. And that's the point. So, and yeah, I do think she knows that. Anyway, great episode. I liked the whole therapy scene a lot. I thought that was really good, really well acted from both sides.
She was in it, but
yeah.
But she's really good, and I feel like, I don't know, just something.
I feel like she played this character really, like she got into the role really well. I wasn't thinking of, you know, Kevin McAllister's mom or fucking Winona Ryder's mom from Beetlejuice. I'm thinking of, or whatever her other roles. Like I'm thinking of, you know, she really felt like the, you know, the way that she was talking and the way that she, you know, I don't know, just like everything. And, like, she just played it really well. She's just a great actress.
Gave like a horror movie vibe, you know, like when she was like about, like, I'm just gonna say it, like you're just like, is she like, you're like, what is she gonna say? And then it, like, you know, it didn't end up being like anything like I mean, it was kind of crazy, but it wasn't like, you know, bad, but it was, you know what I mean? Like, it, just the vibe was really good, and like the close-ups on their faces and stuff. I really like that scene. I thought it was good. I do like how there's like the one therapist in town, you know?
Gail. And that her name's Gail.
Yeah, very therapist name.
That's such a therapist name. Fucking Gail.
And you like the accurate, like, horse, not accurate, what's the word, like, thematic horse painting that was on the wall there.
About, yeah, with like one guy on, with two horses.
One guy on a horse, and then the extra horse
is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's probably, there's a better shot of it, but the players kind of sucks. Yeah, I wonder what that, I feel like that painting's there, that shot of that painting was there for a reason. You know, like Joel's alone, and he's riding solo, and she more likely, you know, it's her house, so she's riding solo. I think it's foreshadowing her, like, saying
that she doesn't, that
her husband's dead.
Yeah. But it does really suit, you know, Joel and Ellie. They, you know, ride around on these horses and, you know, kind of like that. But now he's by himself, but he wishes that she was there so that, like, the horse is still there, but she's not.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm like, ooh, that's like that's not a random image, you know, like they, like, and maybe it was, maybe they just had a bunch of like paintings like that, because how things like that work is, you don't, not everything here is like commissioned. It's usually like thrifted or just found.
Like a warehouse.
Yeah, there's warehouses of all these like for film sets and everything. There's warehouses of all this shit, and it usually just gets thrown away or just like, you know, given away or just thrown in a warehouse. But there's not enough space for all the stuff that is collected on like all these film shoots. So, you know, they'll get a bunch of random shit that, like, you know, is whatever. So you never know what is intentional, like what they had commissioned because they wanted to say something with a painting, or they found the right painting, and then when they're there on the shooting day, they're just like, oh, get a shot of that painting because it kind of reflects the whole vibe here. Or if they did, I actually don't even know, maybe it's just in the game, and there's like that painting is on the wall in the game for a similar thing, and they're like recreating that whole vibe. I don't know. Stuff like that is really interesting, especially obviously for an adaptation. And then yeah, they got the white stripes. I think, is that white stripes?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's backwards. Maybe that's just their album. Anyway. And then the Nirvana, and she's like really into Nirvana.
She moved out into the garage.
Yeah. She's got a wood stove in there. I just saw. I bet Joel put that in.
Pretty good.
Yeah, she's just such like a early 2000s, late 90s like vibe with all of her stuff that she's got going. It's just kind of funny. Cool. Leave a like, subscribe, move on to episode 2. See you then. Bye-bye. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.